Good morning and welcome to the Nike Miler long run test. Yep, we're taking this bad boy out for his first run. Today I'm here in my hall. Say hello to the hall. We've got the second version here, which I was a fan of. But the third version looks slightly different. So we're going to find out how we get on over 16 miles today. We're going to be putting some goal pace into this run. So it'll be interesting to see what this shoe comes out like at the end of it. So we're going to do the run. I'll talk about the stats and features, a little bit about the shoe, and then when we get back after the 16-mile run, I'll give you a bit of a debrief. We'll compare it to version 2 and we'll let you know what I think after that first run. Right, okay, right, I've got to get ready. Si's going to be here in a minute, so I'll catch you guys when we're out in the Lee Valley. Good morning and welcome to Lee Valley. I'm wondering if a train will go past. What do you reckon, Si? Probably. Well, whenever we film this section, the train always comes past. Let's see. Right, so Nike Miler number 3, which sort of snuck out in terms of release. Now, like I said at the start, it's a funny old shoe, the Nike Miler. It's got his fans, and it's got his, well, not fans really. It's a daily trainer that's, they reckon, built for those longer miles. But yeah, it's a weird one. So we don't know a hell of a lot about the shoe, the third version. I'll put some stats and features up on the screen. It's 115 quid here in the UK. Oh, remember what I said?
Train coming?
What did I say to you?
Incoming.
Incoming, there we go. But yeah, it's 115 quid. I think it's still got the same 10mm drop. We've got full length React foam. We've got a new mesh upper. We've got a bit of a rocker in the shoe. And we've got a big new heel clip on the back to add stability. It weighs just under 13 ounces, which is heavy for my UK 9.5. I would say, fitting wise, it's a little bit tight. But we'll see how it gets on in terms of today when I get to the end. My feet are already warm in it. Give you a heads up, and I think that's about it in terms of the little stats and features that we have on the shoe. So where does the Nike Miler sit in the rotation? Like I said, it's a sort of daily trainer long run shoe. It's got the sort of very stiff React foam on it that does come to you. If you've got React foam shoes, you'll know that the more you wear them, more it breaks in, softens up. But it's a bit of a brick, not gonna lie. I did a video last year on them because I said that, and it's still true, because I've still got them, show you when we get back to the house, but I use them for coaching and stuff like that. It's a good shoe. But the reason it's a good shoe for me is because it's stable, it's comfortable while I'm standing on my feet for a long time. It's got a good outsole, version 2, come on to that in a bit, and yeah, it just feels nice, it's comfortable, and I was getting them for like under 100 quid, and you will be able to get these for well under £100 because I don't think they'll sell many. But yeah, so it's a funny old shoe. I know some people have it, use it as like a recovery shoe, long run shoe. Let me know in the comments if you've got the Miler, what you use it for. It's definitely an option versus the Pegasus, because where the 37-38 did narrow down, the Miler was wider. But as I say, the weight for a daily trainer can be a bit annoying. Because the shoes are like a long run shoe supposedly, and you've got the new heel counter on the back to aid stability. I wouldn't say it's a stability shoe, but it's definitely a stable platform for those long easy miles. But you can feel the weight even running along here. You can feel it under your foot. So I think that's it in terms of a little bit about the shoe, what it's all about and that kind of stuff. They have messed up the outsole. This is really like a mash-up between a Infinity Run now, a Miler and an Odyssey, the old Odyssey. it's a real mishmash, you say, mishmash of shoes. So, yeah, I don't know. I think the designers in the studio were like, oh, we need to put a new Nike Miler out. Let's just grab a bit of that, grab a bit of that, grab a bit of that, and put some lead in the heel. Okay, so you're up to speed. I'm going to get this run done. So at the start, we're going to be putting goal pace in this run as well. So it'll be interesting to see how it handles that. But just a little bit of a heads up. Look, so I've got the Skechers Max Row 5 on, which is a shoe that I would be wearing today for this run normally. And it's just amazing.
350 miles in.
350 miles it's got on them.
Still going strong.
Yeah, it's incredible. So that's an alternative for anybody who's maybe...
It's not an alternative.
No, can't get them. Oh yeah, you can't get them. Sorry about that. But anyway, so we're going to get this run done. Then we'll head back to the ranch, and I'll give you my sort of feedback after this 16-mile run in the Nike Miler 3. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Woo! That was warm. Where are you? That was warm. These were warm. Oh, 16 miles done. How long were we, Si?
2 hours and 34 minutes.
I'll take that. Right, so let's head in the garden because it's a beautiful day. Yeah. We'll have a look.
Get a cold drink.
Get a cold drink, and I'll talk to you about the Miler 3 and how they were on this rather beautiful 16 miles. Okay, right, so we're a bit tired now. Whew, how much of that we said what? We've done about 4.5, 5 miles of that goal pace, didn't we?
Yeah.
So we're well happy with that. But anyway, Miler 3. So off of my shoe, off my shoe. Look, now unlaced. See what I mean? Lazy. Okay, so version 2. So have you ever seen version 2? See what I mean? It's a big old shoe, isn't it? But
it looks just clumpy.
It is clumpy. And then look, so I'll turn the camera around. Version 2. But look at the difference with the React. The way they made it. And then the
first one React.
Now, yeah, but you've got this massive heel clip on the back of this one, where they got it along here on this one, and around here is kind of the same. The tongue is so much more padding on this one.
Different models of shoe.
There they do. Look, even around the bumper you've got here on the front, you've got nothing. It's like an Odyssey here. The lacing's still the same, but it's the upper. It's got this really sort of thick upper compared to this. Now this was a warm shoe anyway, but this was so warm today. It was ridiculous. Talk about the outsoles, because I was telling you about the outsoles. Like I said, that this shoe is really a mishmash. I got it right this time. Mishmash of all the other shoes out there. But if you look at the back of it, the bottom of it, this is like the original one. But look, this has got good grip. And that's why I used to get these for coaching, because there's decent grip on that. But look, on the back of it, you've got what is on the Infinity, and it's useless, absolutely useless. And you've got more exposed React. This is not too bad, but even here it just feels really thin.
Is that the first run in them as well?
I went yesterday for nothing with Buddy, and then today's the first proper run. But I'm not.
You took a battering.
Yeah, oh yeah, 16 miles. You know,
100 miles. Don't budge there.
Yeah, I don't think I'm that. You know, look, sorry, I don't know if it's not gonna come out of camera, but even, yeah, I've taken lumps out of them today. Where this thing, look, but they are heavy. But in hand, even though this is nearly 13 ounces, this does feel lighter than this. And you've got the whips. This is definitely wider across the toe box than this one. You could definitely feel on this shoe, the sizing's a little bit different. But my feet was just so warm in it today. They've also lost, this is the other important thing, which I wanted to show you. On here, there's like a posting. See it? It's not there anymore. They got rid of it. You've got the clip there and the clip on the back, but there's like a posting in here. It's not a stability shoe in terms of, but it's a different compound in here. They've lost it there. So they've made some changes, which, I'll be honest with you, I don't think it's made it any better. I think in a way it's made it worse. It's just too hot. That was what temperature today out there?
I'll tell you.
There we go. It's going to tell us. It's got about 16 degrees.
Oh, Strava will tell me, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah, Strava. You check Strava, but I don't know. Yeah, go on.
Average temperature.
Yeah.
9 degrees.
Oh, 9. Okay.
But that's from 8 o'clock.
Yeah, 8 o'clock this morning. But my point is, it's a good point though.
So now it's 13.
Yeah. But what I was going to say is my feet were roasting in that.
Imagine if it was 20 degrees.
This is the thing. So I personally think 16 miles in that shoe, the only thing I could say about it is don't bother.